Your ABC6 Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Bill Guile.
Good evening, everyone. The parade of storms continues across the region. We've still got several more bouts of wintry weather to go through over the course of the upcoming week. So let's kind of recap what's still going on right now. We're still dealing with winds in the aftermath of the storm system that brought 1 to 2 inches of rainfall our way last night and early this morning. And we're still seeing the gusts more out of the southwest and westerly direction, between 25 and 35 miles per hour. If you're out towards the Cape, you're still occasionally getting up close to 40 mile per hour wind gusts. You certainly are out on Block Island. Much of the region early this morning, especially along the south coast, we're seeing gusts reaching into the low 60s across the region. Westerly made it to 63 miles per hour. Right now in Providence, the temperature's still a little on the mild side, that's for certain, 49 degrees, but the wind out of the southwest 14 miles per hour, and that's the story region-wide with those winds and the temperatures that are staying mild for now, but they are going to be dropping later on. So you can see, these readings that were in the 50s today, they're going to be a thing of the past. As we look across the rest of the country, check this out. Here comes an Arctic blast across the upper Midwest. Bismarck, North Dakota, currently 19 degrees below zero, and high pressure is sitting out in this region. The weather pattern is staying rather active, so as we get rid of, or try to get rid of this system, we'll still have a little impulse coming through tomorrow. I'll show you that in a second. There's going to be another series of storms that are going to work their way across the country and affect our region as we go through the course of the week. So we'll get a couple of days break in between. But what will be happening at the same time, this Arctic air mass is going to work its way down through the Midwest. It'll get modified a little bit, but then it's going to sweep right here into New England by the mid and latter portions of the week. All right, so here's what's going on. We're going to stay windy all night tonight and into tomorrow. These are what I'm going to be showing in terms of wind gusts through the course of the next 24 to 36 hours. As our sky clears out tonight, it's going to get cold. Our temperatures drop down to near 30 degrees, but that breeze holds up. Then during the course of the day tomorrow, we start out with some sunshine in the morning, but by midday, clouds are going to start building in. There's another impulse of energy coming in. And for the early afternoon, this model is showing that we may have a couple of rain showers or some snow showers around, potentially a heavier, brief snow squall, where that could potentially put down a quick coating. Now, the temperatures when this is happening slated to be in the upper 30s, but they could cool back right around 34 degrees, and we could start getting some slippery spots if a snow squall materializes during the course of the afternoon around 2, 3, 4 o'clock. That's the trigger time to watch for that. When it passes by, things will be drying out for tomorrow night and on into Monday. And here's one computer model suggesting we're going to get coated in several spots, especially if you're traveling to the north or to the west up through Worcester County, where we could be seeing maybe an inch or so of snowfall occurring. But certainly some slippery spots would likely result anything that's wet as we go into tomorrow night. So keep that in mind if you're doing any traveling. Here's what's happening on the weather map. The storm system's lifting on out of here. Here's that little impulse that comes through for tomorrow afternoon, and then that clears on out. We get a day of quietness for Martin Luther King Day, back to some sunshine, but another storm threat comes our way for Tuesday. Now, the tendency over the past few days is for this to stay a little further to the south. Doesn't look like it's going to energize into a big system, but it could give us an inch or two, so we'll try to fine-tune that a little more for tomorrow. And if that's not the end, well, we're looking into Friday. Here comes yet another threat for some snow, and we'll see that potentially could have a little more with it. All right, so here's the recap. Again, it's a windy day tomorrow still, and watch for that snow shower or snow squall coming by in the afternoon. Drier for Monday, threat of some light snow on Tuesday, dry again Wednesday and Thursday before the next threat of snow on Friday.